Hi, welcome to the social space. Ooh, sudden burst of energy. This is the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, and the whole wide world. I'm the host that's here every week, Eric Crossland. Jackie Hoegger is over here. Is that a new blouse shirt, Jackie?
I didn't know you. I noticed
It
that
is
you.
new.
I noticed it at the meeting this morning. I thought it looked so
paid
nice.
I didn't know you paid attention to my clothing so much.
Yeah, try.
Did you survive Cajun Fest?
I am here. It was
All
great.
right.
Cajun Fest was so
I
much
heard
fun.
him talking, he's still tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a long day.
Are you
The
functioning
sun.
at like half level today?
No. Always
No?
100%.
Okay.
To your left, Andrew Bell.
Yes.
Did hang out with your father.
Oh,
Sure.
Dwayne was
It was
there?
great time. Yeah.
Saw the whole clan out there.
Awesome.
Yeah, good times.
Good.
hey, now I heard downtown was a sea of people.
It's the busiest
you
I've
could
ever
see
seen
no
it.
concrete.
It was crazy.
That's awesome.
It was because I was up by the stage for most of the time because that's where the volunteers were, and up there around by his brother and all that. So that's where all the group of friends were, and you turn around and it was like a sea of people.
Isn't that great?
That's
Yeah,
great.
it was great. Did I come in 7th out of 7 in the crawfish eating contest? I did. Did I try to intentionally take my time and enjoy mine like a gentleman?
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
You sucked the heads?
Oh, I ate the whole thing. His brother was emceeing it, and he was like, well, I guess Eric Crossland's not hungry. Anyway, to my right, Jason
Yes.
Mayfield Events. How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing well, and these are new pants.
Oh,
All right.
Well, before we get to your new pants, we want to thank our sponsors, or our partners, KAUZ News Channel 6. That's
yeah.
where you can see us at 10:35 Sunday nights. NewsTalk 1290, part of Townsquare Media. That's where you can listen to us.
Yes.
Saturday, 10:30, on a tractor or not.
that's right. You can be feeding the cows.
You can be.
Or mowing the grass.
Yeah.
Or just chilling inside.
Jazzercising.
Jazzercising.
I'll take it. And then Tanya and Sean Shania impact signs at Falls Truck Center, possibly a new commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Watch through the break today.
Oh.
I hope I don't have to edit that out. All right. Or not, whatever. It is done, right, Hayden? Hey, Hayden Gersner behind the scenes. Gosh, he does
Yes.
such a good job
Thank
for
you,
us.
Hayden.
He does an adequate job.
He does.
Thanks, Hayden. Jason, tell everybody who Mayfield Events is, those who might not see you guys around and behind everything cool live.
We are an event production company, produce any and all kinds of events that happen here locally, happen all over the place. If you need an event done, we can either do it for you or find someone who can and provide what you need.
Yeah, I mean, you guys do the lights, you do big screens, big inflatable screens, set up speakers,
We sound, video, lighting, all of it. It's
live streaming.
Do live streaming.
Yeah.
That's been a new one.
We, those Wichita Falls Symphony Orchestra virtual orchestras that we do the audio for, the video for, these guys provide the audio. That's why it sounds so good. And that's why also...
Thanks for the plug.
Yeah, and also that's why the Impact sounds a lot better this year and looks a lot better if you've been to the hockey games this year. Because Mayfield has been out there sprucing it up, to say the least.
Fixing what we can.
Yeah.
Fixing what we can with what we got.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Jason, what kind of services do you provide to your customers? Because there's really not anybody in Wichita Falls that does this kind of stuff, right?
The way we do it, no, there's really not. So we do sound if you've got a smaller event like tomorrow. We're doing the boss event for the Chamber of Commerce. I actually set it up this morning. That's just a few speakers, 6 wireless microphones, something simple, all the way up to if you want a full-blown concert at 𝗀𝘂ci. We do all the production for that. We just did the Matthew West show at Memorial Auditorium this past weekend. Did all the production for those guys. Do things in 𝗀𝘂ci the same. Also, video. We don't do what you guys do. Jackie and I were talking about this earlier. We don't do post-production work, but if it's live, if you just want to show it on screens or live stream it, or if you're doing, we call it iMag for concerts, we do that as well. We're doing Blues Traveler this week, Thursday, I believe, in Lubbock. We were chatting about that earlier.
Exciting. I love Blues
I'm
Traveler.
super excited to see them and get to work with those guys. And then again, lighting. We've been doing lighting with Eric at the hockey games and just a whole range of things. And you're going to hear from my wife. She does weddings. We do design, decor, flowers, all that. But she can talk about that.
You're really kind of the whole package in a way. I always say that when we're involved with an event, when somebody says, oh, and Mayfield is involved, I go, oh,
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to go
It's gonna
great.
look,
Yeah.
it's gonna
I
look
mean,
great when
it
you
gives
go through,
me great peace of mind to know when you guys.
We appreciate that, and that's how we've kind of come into this, is coming into our own, is just finding places where we were needed and be like, well, this other service didn't kind of meet our standards, and we had issues with that. Let's figure out how to do that. Or find the right people to do that. And kind
Well,
of
for some
work
things, there's
together.
no room for error.
Yeah.
If it's a live event,
If it's a
gotta
live event,
happen.
you get one
You
shot.
get one shot.
The end.
Yeah. I will say, though, I love it that you guys have really made a name for yourself, and you travel outside of Wichita Falls for sure. So, we all said last year was a little crazy. I won't even use that word anymore, but how did you guys navigate through last year?
So, I mean, for about the first month, sheer panic, not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It was just tough when your entire industry just literally overnight disappears. But that downtime actually gave us time to kind of regroup because our company had grown so fast. We were kind of playing catch up on a lot of things. And we got to spend about a good solid month with no events and going, hey, let's fix some things on the back end.
Yeah.
And really got to kind of play catch up and go, okay, now we feel a little bit more comfortable in our skin. Things were going well. And then we decided, the big word in our industry was everyone was like, we got to pivot. We have to pivot.
Yeah.
Pivot became the word of the day, I think, almost. And we're like, well, these things we're good at, we don't want to not do them and pivot to something else. Let's adapt what we can do. And that, like, we got into the live streaming. Hadn't really done that much before, but it took the same concepts and theories of what we do in the live production and just send it out over the internet for people to, to see.
I love that you said that, because I felt like we did the same thing. April and May of last year, we were, addressing all of our vulnerabilities. We're a different office today than we were. I think we're
As are we.
much stronger office today than we were last year at the end of April. So great things came out of it,
I think we're going to look back in 5 to 10 years and be incredibly blessed.
Yes.
And say, wow, that was incredibly hard.
It was hard.
But we made it.
Yes.
But more importantly, it made us better.
Yeah.
Like, we were able to refine things that we were struggling in, like maybe the business aspect or whatever. All those things that maybe weren't our niche, we were able to go, all right, here's how we can do those things and do them well.
Well, last but not least, I thank you, because you send people our way when you say, we don't do that, but Hoegger does. We get calls all the time that
Yeah, we
says,
do the same.
we don't do that, but Mayfield does.
So
So
we
thank you
appreciate
for helping us pivot to you when we need to pivot to you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, well, and then that's just half the story. As we
Yes.
said, as you said, your wife's going to be on next. So he did so good, Jason. He said, I'm the behind the scenes guy.
I'm always, I'd rather be, that's why I wear all black. I got
Trying to hide?
my new pants.
Your new
but-
pants.
My new black, but my entire wardrobe is black because I am, you hear me as far as sound and you see my lights, but you shouldn't see me or hear me.
Oh, you just stop it. All right. Well, we're going to let you go. You're off the hook now. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, your wife, Laura, will be with us.
All right. Thank you.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Townsquare Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with NewsTalk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Townsquare Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Hi, welcome back to the Social Space. This is the show all about the Mayfields and Alicia Duran. Is that how we're calling this one?
Yeah.
And Loco for Cinco.
Yes, that's
Eric's
a good
over
name.
here, Jackie, Andrew, and to my right, Laura Mayfield.
Yes.
You related to that guy that was here before?
I am.
Oh.
I am.
Got
We like each other. 20 years.
20 years. What?
20 years of
That's
marriage.
Not right.
That's awesome.
And how long have y'all
Congratulations.
worked together?
Oh, 12.
12.
12 of the 20.
So you're the side of the business that really meets with the brides-to-be or the event coordinators. Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you decide cost? Are there packages, or is it on an individual basis, or how does it work?
So in terms of cost or in terms of packages, I'll just walk you through kind of what my end of the business does. So we are planning and design. So where Jason does like your AV lights, large scale production, my team does planning and design. So planning is all the logistics, all the little things behind the scenes, all the vendors, your timelines. Design is everything aesthetic in a space. So it's not only your layout and your color palette, but it's your flowers, everything there. We have 2 types of planning that we do. So we do wedding planning, which is my division, and then we do corporate planning, which is Andrea's division. Andrea's out of Fort Worth. And so in terms of packages and pricing, we're usually a percentage of the total is kind of where we land.
Okay.
Yeah.
So since we're talking about that, at an event, could it have been a wedding or a corporate event? What is the craziest thing that's ever happened?
So there have been a lot of crazy things that have happened at many, many events. The best part is, for the most part, the clients do not know because they're all happening behind the scenes, which is why you hire a planning professional to take on your event.
That's a good idea.
But 2 things that were very client and guest forward that they could see was May of 2019. We had a tornado come through our event.
Goodness.
And so it was a tented estate event.
Oh.
And so it did take down the whole tent outside. It took down everything. We were able to salvage the wedding though. So we climbed underneath the tent, took out what we could, pulled out as many tables and chairs, because as tornadoes do. Afterwards, it was beautiful. And we had a beautiful wedding in a field nearby with a collapsed tent.
My
It was a
gosh.
wonderful experience for learning. And then we did have another event where the venue set on fire, and the client did not know that the whole side of the building was on fire. we were able to put it out safely, and the party went on. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
So you mentioned you're partnering in Fort Worth. So how far do y'all go to service these clients and stuff like
So
that?
one of the interesting things about my end of the business is, while I do serve Wichita in North Texas, Wichita Falls itself doesn't have just a ton of weddings. And so I would say probably 95% of our work is outside of the Wichita Falls area. So most of our work is in Dallas or Colorado. We serve about 6 weddings a year in Colorado, and the rest are in Dallas. But what's fun about that is our business is based in Wichita Falls. So all of that revenue comes back to our community, and we try to use as much locally as we can in other markets.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Okay. Well, and not that I'm ever going to need it, but how can people contact you? Or where can they see your work?
Well, I think that's not fair, first of all, to say. And second of all, to say, we do corporate events. You might need corporate.
Okay,
So there you go. You can check us out on our website for sure. We have a blog on there, and then Instagram. You can see our lives and kind of a bit of our work.
Yeah, you guys do a good job on those Instagrams and doing the lives. I always check you guys out.
I do too. I always love watching what you're doing. But every time I attend one of your events or one of your weddings, you know it's a Mayfield wedding when you walk in.
That's very
pretty
generous.
cool.
Thank you.
I think she just wrote
You
your
know.
tagline.
Well,
Thank
there
you.
you
That's a
go.
Mayfield
Well,
wedding
I
when
might,
you walk
It's a
in.
Mayfield.
and you never know if I've got a wedding coming up anytime soon. I've got one that might be getting married.
Yeah?
Grace.
Really?
Grace.
Okay, really?
She's going to kill me when she watches it.
I was going to say. First thing
I don't know if Sam will ever get married.
I want to ask her if I need to edit that out.
Yeah, you might. I want to know if you've ever been in a wedding.
Oh, yeah. I've been groomsman a bunch of times.
You have?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You just don't plan on being a groom?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Yeah,
You
all
just
right.
never know when someone's going to just surprise you totally. Then we're going to call Mayfield and have a big party.
Yes, we will have a big old party.
This is all going to be edited.
No, seriously, Laura. When Aaron gets married, which I think he will in his lifetime, We are going to have the wedding of all weddings.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Not buying it.
So anyway,
Hang on a second.
She's not done.
Well, I was just saying, I think there's lots of people listening that might be planning family reunions because we're getting back together as a population.
Yeah.
So events are going to become more and more, whether it's for nonprofit or whatever.
Yep.
So you guys are ready to go, right?
We are.
Okay.
We are excited to work and have gatherings again. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's so good. Well, awesome. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Thank you.
We're gonna do one more segment. Once again, not a video or a silly segment with our buddy Meg. We're going to do a third guest, Alicia
Yes.
Duran. Accosted me just like Sam and Pam did last week and said, "Get me on your show." I said, of course, anything for you, Alicia. So Alicia Duran.
I always love it when he goes, "Get me on your throat." It makes me want to go, "Okay."
This is a problem. That grind, that click, that constant leak. Whatever it is, you heard it last year, and you probably put it on your to-do list. Ah, the famous to-do list. Well, that list gets long, and so do the days. But your AC still needs a tune-up. You could wait for that first triple-digit degree day.
We're talking about consecutive days of triple-digit heat.
Or you could call...
James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing, this is Laura.
Hey, Laura, good to see you again. We don't like 102-degree weather, but we're climbing the ladder. We don't prefer hanging out in the crawl space, but we're down there chasing the lead. And we don't like when your AC has problems, but we like to fix them. James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
Welcome back to the Social Space, a rare segment 3 interview. We only do it for the specialist of people. Alicia Duran, how you doing, buddy?
Give me a Cinco. Give me a Cinco.
We need some sound from over there. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Allergies are coming in. Hey! Whoa, that was terrible. So sorry.
Give me the sound.
I apologize. That's as good as it gets today.
Yeah, you've been. It's the second year we've done this event. Would
Yes.
be 3 except for
Yes,
last
and then
year.
COVID happened last year,
Yeah.
so we were really bummed about that.
Of course. Just give everyone a brief overview of what the event is.
Okay. Loco
not so
for
brief.
Cinco. We celebrate this event this coming Saturday. So we team up with 𝗏𝗏, which is the Mexican American Veterans Association. They're local, and they do a lot of things with the veterans, our local veterans here in town. They give back, whether it be medical bills. They're a great organization. They've been around for, I want to say, more than 10 years now here in this area. So yeah, we're really excited to team up with them.
Yeah, and we do want to mention that because you did say Saturday. If you're seeing this on the internet on Friday, you can still make it to this event. If you're watching it on Channel 6 on Sunday night, this emoji.
You snooze, you lose. So get with the program. Yes, this Saturday from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., we're going to have live boxing. Falls Town Boxing is going to be there, and
that's awesome.
it's going to be great. Yes, we have
'Cause it's
4
all
bands.
ages of kids, right?
I'm sorry, are you interrupting? I only have 3 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Yes, it's going to be a great time. We're super excited. We're going to have 2 stages. There's going to be a little bit of everything. There's going to be authentic foods and authentic vendors. So yes, come out and support. We're ready. COVID was a rough year last year, but let's get back on track and let's all come in as a community and come support 𝗏𝗏.
Mariachi band?
Some mariachi will be playing on
Okay.
DJ, yes.
Yeah.
DJ Tito Productions is our partner, and we're really excited to have him on board. And yes, there will be some.
That would be fun. I love a good mariachi
Yeah.
band.
Food? Good food?
Oh my gosh, yes. We have about 12 food vendors.
That's
so,
awesome.
yes, we're really excited. It's not just here in Wichita Falls, people coming in
And
from
of course,
outside.
there wouldn't be anywhere to get a margarita, would there?
We got you, Jack. We got you. Yes, margaritas are going to be there, so we're excited.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this is fun.
Yeah, it is our second year. COVID happened last year, but it is what it is. So we're hoping we get the same crowd as Cajun Fest. Cajun Fest, how fun was that?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, so this is going to be on Travis Street between the blocks of 8th and 9th.
Okay.
Perfect.
So,
All right, is it my turn?
yeah. Go ahead.
I just love
There's
it.
no-
It's like- I was
There's
like, that's
no
the
way.
quietest he's been.
Like, what is going on?
If you get as many people at the Cajun Fest, they're not going to fit in where you got Loco for Cinco.
Well, good thing we have 2 big parking lots on the sides, huh?
can you open it
and
up for
our
those?
space. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been. I went last year. It was so much fun. Those events are just the music's so good. Are the
You mean the 2019?
yeah? Are the Zavala dancers going to be there?
Yes, the
Okay.
𝗀𝗂𝗄 dancers are going to be there. Yes, they're going to come out and put on a show. So,
Yeah.
You know,
that's
what a
always
great
good
time to
plackers.
live downtown Wichita Falls. With all of these weekend festivities, you just walk outside.
there's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You can just explore different cultures and different types of foods and specialty vendors.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a little bit of everything. Cajun Fest, Loco for Cinco,
Yeah.
Dia de los Muertos,
Yeah,
which is
I know we're gonna- that's
the
in the
first
future,
weekend in
but-
November. Yeah.
And then Zavala Heritage Festival again.
Zavala Latin Festival, yep, that's they'll do it in the same place as Cajun Fest, and that'll be in October. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you for coming by. Go to this event, y'all. Go to in everywhere you can park is free. If you see a
Yeah.
parking space, it's free.
It's free.
Come on down here.
And it's a free event, guys. It's free to come in, so come. There's no excuses. Bring your aunt, your uncle, your mother-in-law. If you don't like your father-in-law, bring him anyway. He'll have a great time. I promise. There's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah, bringing my future wife. It's so good to see you.
So good to
Coming
see you.
by. I'm so
Thank
glad
you
we
guys
could
for
work
having
you
me.
in.
Thank you.
And y'all go to this
Yes,
event.
thank
It
you.
is so much fun. You will not.
Sí, por favor.
Yeah, there you go. Do you want to give us one more grito?
No, it's not going to happen.
All right. That's the social space. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
All right, James. So the ADAP people have asked us to come up with a PSA, and anytime we do these, we don't want to be like preachy or like telling people what to do. What are your ideas?
Doesn't Rob usually do this part?
Rob does usually, but we cut him out of the last one and wrote him out. So
Gotcha.
now it's your problem.
Oh, that makes sense. Why don't you call that guy? Who was that guy you used?
Randy.
Hey, how's it going, John?
Oh, hey, Randy. You back for your usual?
Yes, sir. Here to pick up some of that sweet potato salad. It's perfect for nights when I don't have time to make my own.
Cool, man. I'll go put that order in.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hey, Ben, my neighbor. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hey, Randy. I didn't notice you come in here and order potato salad at all.
That's all right. I spotted you as soon as I walked in. Looks like you're having quite a few drinks here. Looks like
Yeah, that's what I do whenever I, have a hard day at work. I like to kick back and relax a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm cutting you off.
Great. Thanks for pointing that out. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, no problem. It looks like you're mixing beer and shots. That's not smart at all.
Yeah, shots, beers, who gives a...
Oh, actually. It matters more than you think. If you go by alcohol content per fluid ounces, you can start with liquor and say 40% for 1.5 fluid ounces on average. Beer's 5% for an average of 12 fluid ounces. You got malt liquor, which is my personal favorite. Average alcohol content there, 7% for 8 or so fluid ounces. And then Wine, it's kind of all over the place. 12% for 5 fluid ounces. It can make a big difference.
Wow, man, that's a lot of information to unpack. Except, I'm not going to measure it 2 ounces, 4 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces. Also, you're a buzzkill, and I appreciate it if you would buzz off.
Okay, well, that's a little rude. I was actually going to tell you a story about when I was working on my potato salad recipe. I definitely got lost in the sauce, vodka. It's easy to do. Spent a lot of nights just drinking and feeling sorry for myself. It got bad.
Wow, that's a cool story, Randy. I'm glad it's at the part where it's over now.
Yeah, well, I just figured I'd tell
Why
a
are you
personal.
touching me right now?
Sorry about that. I just figured I'd share a personal experience and tell you about my friends over at ADAP. They're actually here to help you. Alcohol and drug abuse prevention and treatment. They help with substance abuse and misuse, and you don't have to wait till you're in a tight spot to give them a visit either.
Hi, welcome to ADAP.
The staff there is going to do an initial assessment and lay out a plan for you to follow, whether that be educational or medical in nature. Either way, ADAPT is able to help anyone regardless of their situation.
That's cool, man, but it seems like you're the one that has a problem with booze and apparently potato salad.
Sounds like both of you have problems. Here's your potato salad, Randy. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, Randy.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Ben. We'll see you around the neighborhood. Probably having a thing in my house on Saturday. We'll see you there.
Yeah, probably won't.
You should go see those folks at ADAP, though. You really should give them a visit.
Yeah, maybe I'll think about it, Randy.
Alrighty.
5 hours later.
Oh, my head. Jail? Oh, of course Randy was right. You can't just wear a hat like that and not be right. Oh, I'm a nerd, I'm Randy. Yeah, here I am though. Golly. Well, should've went.